How y'all doing? Welcome back to more Slippy-J Sundays. And today I got myself a finger guillotine to show you here. This is a TwoSun. And as you can see, this finish is quite a bit different. It's almost an acid wash kind of thing going on there. Kind of feels a bit that way as well. Now, this guy, yeah, we got some crazy crenellations going on here. We have kind of a little hole here for pulling them out. And yeah, you can see it does have the things emblazoned there. You can also see that this is a Wong design and that it's an M390. And the spring on this thing is incredibly strong. Yeah, to the point where I usually have to brace the bottom here to be able to bring it up because it takes so much tension to be able to get it to the halfway or the half stop. But, I mean, once you're at the half stop, you're perfectly fine there. Now, that has to do a little bit with the fact that the back spring on this thing is actually kind of strapped and provides all the tension from these guys actually screwing onto the handle on the outside. Kind of an interesting way to do it, I guess. It's a little bit different than kind of having a lot of studs and other things kind of going on the inside there. But yeah, because of that, this thing is it's very stout, I will say that. And yeah, you can basically use this as a two-finger knife, or you can easily choke up here if you want to get 3 plus the little hook there onto the pinky. So it can be very, very sturdy there. The blade on it actually quite reminds me of the Spyderco, what is it, the Spyderco Pachi? I think that's how you pronounce that. Pachi? Something like that. Yeah, the one that looks like a dog. A little tiny rat dog kind of looking thing. But yeah, it's not quite as extreme, but still same kind of blade shape sort of thing going on there. I do believe this one also does predate the design of the Pachi, so yeah, no worries about design stealing or anything kind of going on there. But yeah, we do have titanium for the handles on this guy. The back spring straps are steel, of course, because yeah, titanium doesn't really work all that well for things under tension like that. It doesn't really have a spring strength that way. But yeah, this thing is kind of a beast for a slip joint. I do like cutting with it quite a bit. Like, I do like the nice belly on there. It does have a nice tip. You can also kind of really get up there if you really want to do some of those kind of sweeping cuts, and even protect the tip there if you were. I wouldn't suggest trying to use this for skinning an animal, but I guess on a bench you certainly could. So there you go. Yeah, I haven't seen much acid wash from TwoSun. You know, this is obviously pretty. You know, yeah, I'm just straight up gonna call it an acid wash. Like it could potentially maybe be a little heavy stone wash, but with how much the kind of emblazoned things on the handle there are, I'm going to guess that they did a little acid etch on there before they did anything. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Yeah, one of the hardest use kind of slip joints that you kind of got going on there. And unless you have like a ridiculous amount of pressure that's hitting that to be able to try and disengage it, this thing is super, super safe. But because of that, like I said, I call this the finger guillotine of, you know, if you're just trying to do it that way, it requires a heck of a lot of pressure to be able to get it to the half stop there. I mean, the action on it is super nice. It's not crunchy or anything like that. It's just an incredibly strong spring on there. And because of that, a lot of people actually don't like it. I really, really do like the shape and everything like that. But yeah, I do think the back spring on this is probably just a little overkill. But hey, it's certainly something where, you can hand it to somebody else, and when they're having problems trying to close it or whatever, you can, go ahead and grab it back and go ahead and drop that nice line from Jaws, like, looks like you've been playing with test tubes all your life. But yeah, this is certainly an interesting one from Wong. It's certainly not the only slip joint that he's made. But yeah, this one is very, very, very much unique compared to a lot of his other work there. And hey, I love it. Just because it's really kind of strange and out there. Probably not the most EDC kind of crazy thing that everyone would go absolutely nuts over, like a Civivi Elementum or something like that. But yeah, I do love this guy for its uniqueness and individuality. And yep, the blade is very, very capable. It's M390, and this one actually, I've done quite a bit of cutting on it, and it is holding up really well. So this one does have a decent heat treat on it. Maybe not the absolute best in the industry, but very, very, very serviceable. And hey, polishes up to a nice mirror polish, pretty darn good too. So, well, that's about all I really have to say about this little guy. It doesn't have a name, but yeah, I do want to call it the finger guillotine, so that's what I'm gonna call it. So, all right. As always, I appreciate y'all for watching, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, yo. By the way, a little extra thing here at the end of the video. I did actually get a new kind of mat here. Very, very nice, rich kind of looking wood sort of thing. However, I am having the problem of, yeah, the exposure goes absolutely crazy on my phone's camera for that. And I'm unable to lock the exposure without locking the focus. Because the iPhone 8 that I'm using right now is not capable of doing that. I apparently poked myself with the very tip there. Oh well. But yeah, so I do like that new mat. I do kind of like some wood grains and stuff like that myself. I also have wood grain all up underneath all of this. But yeah, that's actual wood, and makes noisy stuff going on with me while I'm recording, so I don't like that. Just kind of something extra to throw in there on the end. I am trying to figure out how to, just kind of mix up the old backdrop just a little bit here and there. But yeah, all right. Now that I've wiggled the camera and everything, I will go ahead and